Hello folks, welcome to Harrison Repairs, and today I'm going to be showing you how to repair the Shark Vacmop. And what I'm actually going to show you is replacing the battery, because there's no videos of it on YouTube, and I think replacing the battery can be very important. But before I do that, I want to make a disclaimer, where if you do any of these projects, just take precautions. Don't electrocute yourself. Don't make sure you unplug it from the wall, and so you can do the replacement. They also, I guess that's all for now. I'll do some closing thoughts, but here we go for the Shark Vacmop video I filmed on a camera to show you how to replace the battery.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I was wanting to show how to repair this Shark Vac, except I have a different one. This one's actually our newer one, and it is, we got it, and so it gave me a chance to repair our old one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Shark Vac that went out on us. I'm trying to replace. I found something interesting. This is the very old, or the old battery. I know sometimes these things go out, and if you've tried other things, there was not very much on YouTube on replacing these. So I'm going to, hopefully in front of you, and do the best I can. But this is the old one. You could tell I don't, unless you're able to fix this, I don't recommend taking this plastic thing off. I took it off because I thought I could separate, as you can see here. Well, since it's opening up, you could see here, if you ever do open up these things, take the plastic off. That's what it is. It's basically a battery. There's the batteries. I thought I could replace these, and there's the computer chip thing that runs the Shark Vac, on the Shark Vac. Now this one has 4 cords, like you can tell, 4 individual cords. So when you order, there is one that has the same basic model, but it only has 3 cords. This one has 4, so make sure you get 4. I may put the description, I may put a thing down the bottom of the screen or somewhere on the screen to show you the number of the battery, or what it's called. They'll have a number you enter on the back of this, on the back of the blue. Now I put it back together. On the back of this blue thing, there's like a part number, and you enter that in. I entered it into Google, and there's stores that popped up that actually sold this battery, this very one blue, but it has. Anyway, there's a, here, if I could focus this in, you can't see the small writing, so I'll have to put on the bottom of the screen this the part number for this battery. I'm using, I think you should get yourself a toolkit like this. This one was at Walmart. It was 77 piece. It does pretty good for what it is. I wish I had more of an extender, to get a smaller extender to get into the screw holes. The screw holes can be pretty deep, but it does work, and I've found a way to, by using this kit, how to actually put it back together. You're gonna have to play around. There are screws that are in to screw this thing back on. You can tell because it's opened up. Here's the screws. There you go. These screws, I separated them. You don't have to. I did because I'm methodical. So I separated the screws. There's the 2 that go on the bottom of the Shark Vac, and then there's like 6 that go on the back. So I kind of divide them into little cheap Ziploc baggies. These aren't expensive at all. These are very cheap. You don't need expensive ones, but I did it because I was waiting for the battery, because I opened this up to want to know what the battery, now I have the battery number, I can order it, and you have to do some looking online. But I'm going to open this up, so if you hear anything, I'm opening it up. It was wrapped in the little pink thing. So here's the battery. I may have to open up a little further to see. It's kind of nice to get the tape off this stuff. They sure packaged this well. Alright, so as you see it in front of you, those are the cords and cables. I think, you repair at your own risk on any of this stuff. I don't think this is hard. I'm sorry, it looked fairly straightforward to me. But still, you can repair at your own risk. But it saves you money if you can do it. It really does. Here, let's see if I get this tape off. This tape is causing me problems. Oh, come on. Let's get off. Okay, there we go. Got the tape off. Alright, so now we got the tape off. This is what it looks like. Now all I have to do is, obviously, you want to put it in like it should. I'll show you a little bit. There's cords. So here's cords here. And here's cords here. So you want to connect all those together to where they go, and they're easy. You should be able to do it. They're color coded and the shapes. So it should be easy. So here we go. Let's see if we can put this in. You can even, before you actually put it in, you can test it. So maybe we should do that. Just make sure it works so I don't have to pull this out again anytime soon. So here we go. Yep. Plug this in. And then we get to, so you can see me plugging in the cable. See, there's different shapes like this. This is easy. It should be color coded and it's different shapes. And that's the key thing to set it up. Sorry, I knocked my light. So here we go. Like this. This will plug in to there. It's a small cord. See, it's all easy. It's not hard at all. It really isn't hard. It's just getting the stuff plugged in and having the bravery to do it. And it's just, that's what it is. But see, once it's all plugged in, there you go. Now it's all plugged in. Now let's see. Okay, let's see here. Oh, maybe it needs to be charged too. That's another thing. So, let's see here. I won't be surprised if this is not charged at all. I may have to go charge it, but that's how basically to repair this thing. I may charge it a little bit and then come back and make a little updated video, or just show you. Take a break here for a few minutes, charge it just to make sure it works like it should, and then come back and maybe show you finished, or tell you about the finish that finished and did okay. But then you're going to obviously have to put this in, but I'll be right back. Now I'm going to show you what it should be doing, and the light right here. My woman actually said I should show this, so this is what it should be doing. Our other one does it, and then it will stop when it's fully charged. So our new one is fully charged. But right now I'm using the cable from the new one to charge the old one, because the power cable is the same. So we have an extra power brick if we need it. But I'm using this to charge this one now. So hopefully, maybe I'll show you at the end of this, once it's fully charged. I'll probably take it and put it back together, because it's easier without me. You can screw it in. It's, once you figure out how to unscrew it, it's not hard to unscrew it. It's just sometimes hard to get in the holes with the right screw. That's why you need to buy a toolkit like the one I have, or find something that it will get in those holes and unscrew those screws. And you can, unscrew the top off. But right now it's charging without the top on to see if it's charging. Once it's charged, I'll put it together, screw it back together, and then show you the finished product, hopefully with it actually running. But even if it wasn't running and I had to get another battery or send it back, right now it looks like it's doing what it's supposed to do. So hopefully it will work. Hopefully I can get it actually run and make the noise like it's supposed to make when it's doing its job. The other one does, so we'll have two of them, unfortunately. But it's fine because we'll have one for backup. So it's charging right now. I'll wait till it's charged and I'll put the cover back together like it's supposed to be, and then I'll show you it running, and that will be the end. See you when we're done. Okay, folks, I wanted to show you that the Shark Vacmop, that's what they call it, actually works now. You can tell it's put together. I put all the screws in. The one thing I want you to note, and I may reiterate this when I do a video where you see my face, okay, so I put the battery back in. Actually, I put the old one, but still replacing them is still the same steps. I have the new one saved because I found out what's a good idea is not just to check the battery, but a good idea is to check, you can see where I'm pointing at, the bottom of this vacuum. Once you pull two screws from under here, there is a motor in here, and you gotta be careful, but sometimes you gotta go spin it around and it will work because something may have gotten stuck in there. So you do have to, sometimes there's people who say they take vacuums and hose the inside out. That will work too. But anyway, it's fixed. I mean, I showed you how to replace the battery. That was the main goal because I thought that was what was wrong, but it doesn't. See, watch. So now it works. Yep, it works. And now we have two of them, which is funny because both of them are different color, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, they both work now. I mean, one I'll probably put in the closet, and the other one I'll just leave out here for us to use. It'll probably be this older one because we've had it for longer. The newer one I'll just shove away, and we could use it as extra, or obviously it'll be extra. So, or use it when we actually need to replace this other one. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed what I had to show you, and I'll see you again.
Hello folks, I hope you enjoyed that video today on repairing the Shark Vacmop. Just some interesting things. Again, I'll reiterate, just be careful when you do anything like this, especially with electricity or electronics. It's nice to play it safe and make sure you don't kill yourself or shock yourself badly. The other thing is, I did this because I didn't see how to replace a battery. The other thing is there's a motor on the bottom of it, which will, if something gets stuck in there, it has a red light indicator for that, which I didn't see a lot on it. I had to really research it, which is kind of a pain. But I did find out that there's possible something could get jammed in there, so you either could take a hose and try to suck stuff out from like a actual vacuum, or you can go in there if that doesn't work very well, or you can go in there. Just be careful. Make sure you're not going to push the button so you can harm yourself, but you can go in there with your finger and you can kind of push the motor at the bottom around, but you also have to take the part of the mop part off. There's two screws on the bottom. You are able to pull that off after you unscrew those, and then but you kind of have to pull the whole thing apart to get inside. So you're going to have to pull out part of that out casing I showed you to replace the battery, the bottom part out, and it just should kind of pull out. Be careful, but you don't need to be so gentle to it, but you just kind of want to pull it out and then look at the bottom of it and try to spin that out before you replace your battery. Now if you've tried that and you know for a fact, it doesn't hurt to even have an extra replacement battery, because now I do. Even so, the old battery is back in there and it works just fine. I fixed, I just put it back together and even taped the blue thing that I took off. I taped it back on to secure it and stuff. It's fine, it works. So I didn't cause problems or anything, but at least avoid that, you know. So if you don't want to, if you want to save money, you don't want to order a battery right away, then try like um, trying to get a hose to the bottom of the where the motor is directly and try to, you know, so it kind of sucks things out, and then spin the motor too with your hand. Just kind of spin it so it seems to go, you know, make it go fast with your hand, just in case there's something that a little rock or something may get stuck in there and doesn't like or something, and then press the button and see if it works. But I just, you know, just again, just use safety precautions when you do this type of stuff. But it can save you money if you know how to do it. You have basic repair knowledge. Make sure you get some tools for different screws, you know, that you encounter. I have that kit that saved me, but I may think about in the future investing in something that will actually fit in some of the bigger holes that they are kind of deep, and I need maybe an extender if I can find an extender for the same toolkit I have, or if I can find some tools that have a possibility of an extender that will go down in there, because the screwdriver is a little big for it. But other than that, you know, I repaired it. I got back together. It works. We have two of them. We got the second one just in case the other one. It gave me a chance to just say, well, if I tear this apart, it doesn't work, I'll throw it away. But I took it as an opportunity to make a video to show people, because I did not see anywhere online where to replace the battery of these things if it does go out. So I did that. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time if for another video if I have something to repair called, you know, Harrison Repairs, and I guess we'll go from there. So right now this will probably be the only video for now for a while, but we'll see what I have, if I have any more repairs to show you. Anyway, for now, goodbye, and I hope you have a good day.